Gotta turn the mic on. Hello. Turn the bob on. Good morning, everybody.
Southwest 21906 descend and maintain flight level 300.
They're not talking to us.
American 2189er climb and maintain flight level 370.
We're on flight level 150.
Descend and maintain flight level 300 Southwest 21906.
Told them to go down to 30,000 feet. We're at 15. We're in a Cessna Twin Jet. We're Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf.
Cessna, you are 61 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via MCLEN transition. Clear to MCLEN.
Roger.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via MCLEN transition. Cleared to MCLEN Cessna.
We're going to MCLEN right now. That's where we're going. See it down there in Magenta? It's down here too. Okay. 48 nautical miles away from it. We've got auto throttle on. That's controlling our speed. Since we're up above 10,000 feet, we can do 300 over. I mean, as fast as we can go, kind of. At 10,000, you can do 250, 250 knots, and then the below 5.
Southwest 176 for descent and maintain flight level 340.
Not talking to us. Below 5,000. You have to be
descend and maintain flight level 340 Southwest 1764.
250. Yeah. Medicine I'm on such a long
Cessna
time.
contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
127.275 Cessna. Kansas City Center, Cessna 15,000 feet.
Cessna Kansas City Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to MCLEN as planned.
They give us the barometric pressure. Told us to just continue as planned, and
Wisconsin 6156 climb and maintain 8,700 feet.
and they told us we told them that we were Cessna at 15,000
Climb
feet.
and maintain 8,700 feet, Wisconsin 6156.
They're following us, keeping an eye on us, see, make sure, like they're the ones that's sitting there and going, Flight 731 disappeared.
Cessna contact Chicago Center on 119.225.
They want us to go to
Good day.
Chicago now and
Lindbergh
talk to them.
4412 descend and maintain flight level 270.
I'm not
Southwest 21906, descend
Trying
and
to wait
maintain
for
flight
that.
level 300.
Light that turn white so I can acknowledge.
Going to 119.225 Cessna.
There we go. And to the man.
Chicago Center, Cessna 15,000 feet.
Cessna Chicago Center altimeter 29.902. Continue to MCLEN as planned. Cessna descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Yep, roger.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, Cessna.
Okay.
Cessna descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet, Cessna.
JetBlue 137 descend and maintain flight level 340.
I need this in hundreds because I'm dialing down the altitude with the dial on my control here. I'm going to hit flight level change, flick, so it kind of start slowing down and going downhill.
JetBlue 137 descend and maintain flight level 340.
See, our speed is dropping. Now we're below 300 knots per hour. They told us to
FlexJet tree 84 climb and maintain.
did they say 2,400?
Cessna, please expedite your descent 2,500 feet.
Oh, 500. Thank you.
JetBlue 137 descend and maintain flight level 340.
I'm slowing down pretty good here. I mean, she's being a little.
Descend and maintain flight level 340. JetBlue 137. American 1561, contact Chicago Center on 125.05. Good day.
That light
Going to
flashing out of the way.
125.05 American 1561.
See a light flashing on the left there. That's head up.
FlexJet tree 84 climb and maintain flight level 450.
No? Wings not flashing. In the morning, no.
Cessna contact St. Louis approach on 128.725. Good day.
They're talking to us again.
Going to 128.725 Cessna. St. Louis approach Cessna is at 11,700 feet, descending 2,500 feet.
Cessna St. Louis approach altimeter 29.902. Continue to MCLEN as planned.
Yep, gotcha. See how we're going down. Yeah, we're 10,000. Getting there. It's weird the way that's flashing. It must be from that beacon up there on the tail. Making that silver ring blink on the left there. Air vents are, no, I don't know, they're not air vents, are they? I'm high, you gotta forgive me. Now it's got that song, till I got high, till I got high. Till I got high. Something like that. Forget it. Hey, I'm enjoying life. You know, what the hell? I don't have to worry about taking a piss test to get a job. I've done my I've worked my 40-something years. Done working. Well, I tell you, for a long time, I mean, yeah, for some time there, basically ever since, well, I retired January 30th. I had to retire before January, so I didn't get screwed on the interest, I mean the lump sum. As the interest rates go up, the lump sum goes down significantly. And that way you're done with the company, you know. Also, you don't have to do that. Now the ladies there, they'll be like, well, you son of a bitch. But also you don't have to do that decision where how much your wife gets, because it lowers your monthly payment on the pension, if you take the pension, not the buyout. You gotta say they get, is it 50, 75, and 100? There might be one lower than 50, but I didn't want to, but I also know that I have to because, you know, I do love her and I want her to take care of when I go. So I would have done the 75 for the simple fact that that's enough for her to live on, you know, when after I pass, so she'll be fine. And but we went with the lump sum anyway. And because you can go buy an annuity, well, they call it an immediate annuity. I'm getting close here, not paying attention. Where am I landing again? I think we do have to come back south. Yeah, see, we gotta make that turn that just popped up. Gotta make a procedure turn there to come back more south. So, and we're getting to our 2,500 feet. We're doing 200 knots. Sometimes they'll tell you not only what flight level to be at, but what speed to not go above. I'm not sure what, here it's speeding up a little bit at auto throttle. I'm not sure what the determining factor on that is, or why they end up having to do that. That's a live person talking to you there. They do it on this simulator with Azure, which is IBM product, or is it Microsoft? IBM. Azure, and what it does is it changes the voice from a computer voice to more of a human voice. And that's what Azure is doing. And sometimes Azure, I don't know if its server gets, you know, if they get real busy, and I should say servers.
Cessna, you are 13 miles north of Bloomington. Contact Bloomington Tower on 124.6 when inbound.
Okay.
Tower on 124.6 Cessna.
Yeah. And, oh. I shouldn't have contacted him yet. I'm not inbound.
Bloomington Tower Cessna 14 miles north, inbound ILS runway 20 approach.
Cessna Bloomington Tower. Altimeter 29.92, wind calm, cleared ILS runway 20 approach.
20. Wonder if I have that. It's not the right localizer. Okay. I'm gonna pause this a minute. Let me get a drink of water. Got cotton mouth.
Astana Line 0 contact, St. Louis departure on 128.725. Good day.
Get rid of that cotton mouth.
Going to 128.725 Astana Line 0.
And let's see what I was thinking about. Told you hi. But something needed more attention here. Oh, okay. It's the frequency for the landing system. I need that. And so I need to make sure it's in my radio to pick up that.
Cessna, did you copy?
Oh, what'd you say? Yes.
Cleared ILS runway 20 approach Cessna.
Okay, ILS 20. I got an iPad here. I need to turn it on so I can write down notes. Pilots have an e-pad, you know, like maybe the smaller plane pilots, larger planes, you know, they probably got a board or something, I don't know. But, alright, let's get that radio frequency. I'll tell you a real easy way for me is to go to this map where we're going and let's make it bigger. Alright, now here's the airport here. I gotta click on it. Coming back to it. KBMI. And we're coming in 20. LS 20. Coming in runway 20, but this ILS approach 20. And it is 111550. So we need that. It's in there. Okay. No, that's a good thing. Sorry, I can see it on my radios on top of my controls here. That's what's in there. So we're good. You'll notice the opposite end of 20. is also the same number. Alright, so go ahead and unpause this, and we're coming around the bend. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be riding 6 black horses. Right, I gotta unpause it. Gotta think about what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. But this will show you an impaired pilot. You don't want to have one. They may not get you home safe. Fortunately, this jet darn near lands itself. It's a nice Cessna longitude. It holds a number, there's a runway up there. It holds a number of, a localizer just got done too. So I'm gonna actually put the approach on. There we go. Turn that on for it to pick up the ILS. Also the localizer, and yeah, we receive the signals from the one for left and right to land in the middle of the runway are on the back of the runway, and then there's one on the front for
Cessna wind calm, clear to land runway 20.
They're talking to us.
Clear to land runway 20 Cessna.
See the lights, the green diamond, where the speed is? That's our glide slope. Now it's dropping down. I've already gone past where I can put the flaps down 1. And so I'm putting them down, and that's must have been why it was yelling at me. The next level speed that we get to is flap 2, and we can put the gear down. I feel like we're going kind of fast, but the glide slope here is there in the middle where it should be, so but you know, this isn't right. I'm not getting slow enough for the let me take autopilot off.
Landing gear.
Yeah, right. Down? Yeah. Speed brake on here. And then the reverser's on. Fire up. There you go. Then put the brakes on.
Cessna turn next taxiway.
off, I mean the thrusters, and I'm gonna bring up the flaps and get out of my way so I can see where I'm going. I forgot to turn.
Cessna contact ground on 121.65.
Man, they're gonna want to talk to me about forgetting to put my landing lights on.
Bloomington Tower, Estano Line 0, ready for IFR departure runway 29er.
Yes, I did. But we're here.
Estano Line 0 altimeter 29er, decimal 9er 2, wind calm.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er.
I think we're just gonna taxi and we're gonna back restart the game. It's not a game. Simulator. I'm getting something today from, oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Because I need to go make an appointment at my doctor. Look at my hernia.
Mid-America Tower Cessna ready for departure runway 14 left IFR to Bloomington.
Cessna altimeter 29er, decimal 9er 2, wind calm.
My physical therapist said there's only one exercise for that. I don't think he even told me, but because we got conversation changed really quick, you know, one of those type of deals. But I'm sure I could look it up on the internet and find everything there, even how to do it. But the, I was thinking about, having my hernia looked at. They probably, I'm thinking they probably won't do anything since it's not bothering me, but I guess they, you know what, they'll decide. But if they decide to go in and fix that, is that called fascia? Or, well, actually, I think this problem is that the six-pack ab part spreads out, and then your intestines or whatever, you know, mesentery or whatever, starts kind of poking out a little bit there. All that junk in there. So, and I do know that it's the actual word, but the thing, your intestines can, I mean, I don't know, say have me, but you never, there's people's intestines that have basically got strangled or twisted, and, you know, they died from sepsis or whatever, sepsis. So, I've been a little thinking a little more gingerly about stuff, you know, like lifting that. Maybe I don't want to stress too much in that way. It actually causes it to kind of want to come out. So, okay, our flaps were on 1. That's down in that window there. See there? Put them down to 1. It was up with them, man. And our trims for aileron and rudder are centered. So our gears down. It's our elevator trim. And we're pretty good at, you know, where it's set. It actually take off probably on its own. And we're leaving 14 left, so that's KB LV, our Belleville, yeah, yep. And we're going to this Twyla waypoint. Kind of a vector, actually is a vector, I'd say. Engines are just 60, you know, around 68 on some of them. But we're fine. And this is our fuel total, each wing. There's the fuel in it. Batteries, 28 volts. I would assume that's DC. Like a 12-volt battery in your car. This is a 28-volt battery. Coming out to 450. Landing elevation 863 feet. I'm trying to think of that. I'm not sure at the moment. These are all in centigrade. So, the temperatures. Anyway, I won't get hung up on that. APU is off. There's an engine in the back, in the tail, and it's like a generator. You turn it on before you start the big engines. They are needed to start the engines of jets, so that APU unit is back there. And in that round hole out the back of the plane, there's this exhaust. Some, you know, they're not all there, but many are. We could take off in daylight. I don't know whether you'd be able to see that hole I'm talking about. Hard to see, but I think that's probably where it is here. I don't know if these are openings or not. But it's so dark and my astigmatism, I can't see it very well. I'm Bob. I can make it turn blank. Yeah, there it is. That's the exhaust for the APU, that little generator engine back there. You start the APU up, you know, at the beginning of the flight, but they don't start the jets up until usually they're on their way, like backing out, or you know, right after, as they're backing, you know, after they back down, start them up. But they don't do it usually when they're in the terminal. So APU does that. All right, let's go back inside. All right. All right, gears down. One, our elevator is set okay. I could move it up a little bit from there. It's just, yeah. Everything's centered. Oh, altitude. I guess that's the altitude. It's at 0. I wouldn't mind it. Let me do this. Right click. Now this will work in thousands, I think. Wait a minute. No, it's in hundreds. Which one? Let me see what it does. No. I held the left click on, you know, and then clicked right. Let's see what. I move this one. Yeah, it's going up 1,000. Usually I can push that and have it do that with my controller on here. Yeah, it's giving me some trouble. Alright. I was going to go to 5,000. It'll send me up higher anyway, but when a plane takes off, because of noise abatement, they kind of level off at a certain point after taking off. I don't know, about 3,500 or something. Until they're farther away from the airport, and then they can kick it back in the gear and get it going. That's to eliminate the noise from the neighbors and stuff. So we'll go to 5. I don't know. Like I said, it might be 3,500. And the pilot app, I haven't gotten that down very good, but push the nose down a little bit, I think, to kind of maintain that, because the jet's wanting to push you up. You know, it goes up pretty darn quick. And so I probably need to just work the throttle a little more too. not have it on toga. Take off and go around. That's what toga stands for. For missed approach. Or if they just tell you. Sometimes they'll tell you, go around. And sometimes it's because you're not in the you're not lined up very well. And they can, or you might be at the wrong altitude and they're like, okay, no, it's going, it's too high, too fast, he needs to go around. And that ILS for the glide slope pickup can get you. That's that radio frequency setting I have to dial in for whatever runway coming in on. So it's important that need to be put in. Speed bugs are off. I'm gonna turn them on. Shows us the different V. It's actually showing a 1, but it's actually a V1, a VR, a V2, and then FT. Because this is rotate. So VR is where you can hold back on the yoke and take off. And now V1 and V2. V1 and V2 is the you have like the fastest climb rate, and then you have the most economical climb rate, so to speak. And this would be the economical one, and this would be the fastest, 142 knots that you'd want to climb at. Says that our parking brake's on, so we don't want to, so it won't let us take off. It's kind of interesting that, like, if I take the parking brake on, off, we shouldn't roll right now, throttles down. Take it off and see, we can, that goes away. Now, here's what's kind of neat, is if you don't have the flaps down, you still have no takeoff, and so you it's idiot-proof a little bit. So put that, and here's the other one that's interesting, and I taught myself all this because I didn't I don't know, I don't like to read. This one had me going for a little bit. The elevator. If the elevator is out of trim too far from center, it will give you a no takeoff. Here it is here. I'll show you what I mean by raising it up. See the no takeoff pops up. So, and that's, you know, having it too far forward, yeah, but too far backwards, that's definitely a problem. because the plane would take off when it's barely got enough speed to lift off, and it's not enough to keep it flying, especially with the thing pulling back that far, making it climb that fast. So that wouldn't be great, but the little safety features that they have built in is kind of cool, isn't it? So they do a good job of making simulators close to the real thing. Okay. I already took the brake off, and we're okay to go. I didn't set the navigation on. So I got a button here I can push, or I can push it up there, but turn that on. Flight director automatically came on. That's the magenta arrow with its kind of cattywampus right in front of us there. Yeah. And then we got the altitude in. Okay, flight level 50. That's, yeah, it is 500. No, that's not it. It'd be 50,000. Maybe that's flight level 050. Flight level is a term more in the, I mean, the way that it shows up on this speed tape here, they have these two small zeros that, you know, it's like throwing the cents in there or something, and a little confusing sometimes. On the single digits. You know, the doubles, which are triples, you know, like flight 150, that's 15,000. Seem to be a little easier to do. The landing lights are on. Okay, we can do it. Brakes off, get it full power, we're taking off. And I'm controlling the nose wheel with the rudder pedals. Just giving a little bit of left. And I'm blind as a bat, but I think that was R, so we'll lift off and we'll let the gear up. And we'll also let the flaps retract completely, push down on the and pull back the throttle a little
Cessna
bit.
contact St. Louis departure on 125.2. Good day.
Talking to us, and let me just say hi. Okay, and then I want to turn on the auto
Going to 125.2 Cessna.
come on, where's it at? I can see it here. Okay. I need to put a button on the remote for that. So I don't wreck. Okay. Now I got to turn on autopilot. There we go. Shot up over 5 Didn't hose it. Oh, it's slowing down a little bit. It says, all right, yeah, I know. I just wanted to go, man. I don't want to be farting around. So, like I said, it's pretty quick without power. Got that zoomed in so much. Yeah. And the graphics stuff's showing up a little bit later. See, that's fine. That's a perfect example of why I'm not kidding when I say, if you want to play this game without stutters and stuff like that, you're spending $4,000 on a computer. With the newest technology. You know, I mean, not the super expensive, but it's expensive. For $4,000, that's a lot of money. Graphics card, though, will cost you almost $2,000. Not cheap. And the processor and the graphics card and the that's about 80% of, maybe even a little higher, performance. And then you do have the RAM, which does matter. So the more you, it's always like anything, the more you have, the better. But there is more than what you need. Okay, if like 100, I'm at 64 mega RAM and or gig or whatever it is. Up there, Azure probably. No, that one actually is lost connection with the flight simulator. It's back now. So, because I mean, that's just something else that's going on here behind the scenes that you don't know about. This scenery is actually streamed to you lifetime. I mean, it's not the live satellite view, but it's the live north-south, you know, compass and all that jazz view of that picture in time of Bing, not Google Maps, but Bing. Some guys have found out how to put Google Maps on here, and we lose the connection. I don't think that's me. I think that's server, because I'll get my own indication, you know, if my computer loses network connectivity. So if we were losing internet or network connectivity, I'd be getting something from my computer telling me that message down in the lower right. This is amazing. I used to think that people like my dad and his grandpa, that they really saw a lot of change in life. And I guess it's sort of relative to just the time that you're growing up. I mean, my dad never seen a cell phone, but he's seen a lot of other things that I haven't seen, and actually, it's a good thing I haven't seen it. I wouldn't want to be alive in World War II. And go through the Great Depression, and you know, then you had diseases that are, you know, illegals are bringing back in the country, but we eradicated them. At least while we were children, we got vaccines for that shit. You know, when my dad grew up, you know, people died from that crap. People got polio. They didn't have the medical technology and knowledge advancement, the advances. Just thinking, we bitch a bit about big pharma, but yeah, I guess yeah, that's a little different. That's the pills. Where are we going? I forgot. Going to Bloomington, right? Yeah. We lived in Bloomington normal. We had a nice house there too. I liked that house. It was all brick. And the builder that actually developed the subdivision built that house for himself. So he didn't skimp on the extras. And it was nice. Had aggregate patio and driveway, and it was a 3-car garage and the walkway, but that aggregate, I don't like that aggregate. It hurts my feet. I'm too heavy for aggregate concrete. So, and you know, bare feet. Cosmetically, it's nice. Basement looked like? God, I don't even remember. No, we had one. We had a above ground pool there. I bought a brand new above ground pool. And it was 24 feet round, nice deck. You know, it was a good one. And then when we moved back to St. Louis, we had this house built, and while it was being built, we lived with Karen's mom and dad. I'd say it was like 6 months. And our stuff was in storage. But, you know, they say things all happen for a reason. And her mom ended up having an aneurysm at a young age. I mean, she wasn't that old. And they had to let her go. And so she got to spend that time with her. And had we not moved back and had this house built, that wouldn't have happened. Plane up there at 12 o'clock. See if I get. We're not very high. I haven't been inside, but I can hear them talk to me. I probably didn't ask for flight following. Is probably what happened. Missed it when they said it. So we're only at 5,000 feet. Usually take us up higher. And since we're not above 10,000, we can't do over 250. This that's the initial glide path, local ILS, final. It's where the localizer should pick up for left and right on runway. And then you have to be at about 2,400, 2,500 to pick up the glide slope from another waypoint that's down here. So, you know, not scroll down to the picture where you can see it yet. We have an economic flight here. Electric vehicles. can't force a change like that, because it's not a matter of the people accepting it. It's the fact that they're not reliable, they're too expensive. Most people can't afford an electric vehicle. You know, I bet they said in that hearing that they're $17,000 more than a combustion engine. So let's say 20,000 more. Have you seen the price of cars lately? So, the only people that have electric vehicles right now, and I guess I'm saying the only ones, but the vast majority of people that own electric vehicles are wealthy. Because they spent $115,000. They were luxury cars that they bought. They were Teslas, I would assume. The expensive Teslas. California only has 4% electric vehicles. And they have a grid problem. And Newsom has asked them to not charge their vehicles during the rolling blackouts. 4%. You know how many nuclear plants are probably going to have to put in to supply the power for all electric vehicles? Since you can't have carbon emissions, you certainly can't have coal plants putting out power. You know who also makes the batteries for electric vehicles? China. China makes 75% of the batteries that we get. Now. And you're playing in the hands of China by going all electric. And I heard there's mines in like Minnesota that the government won't let them mine, and it sounds like it has natural resources that you need for things like batteries. And the I shouldn't say pork power plants, but they have 90,000 electric vehicles sitting on lots, unable to be sold. They've only sold like 4% electric vehicles. I have said from the very beginning that why would you not go hybrid? That government hearing that I watched for the oversight committee of the DOD spending budget, and then they had this amendment in here to stop California's mandate of 2035. There will be no more combustion engines made or sold in California. And 17 other states are adopting and following suit. You can make 90 hybrids to the resources that it costs that it takes to make one EV electric vehicle. I have a hybrid. If I have a hybrid, then anybody can afford a hybrid. But let me tell you, I can't buy 2 electric vehicles. So what do you do? People have shit for brains. So China they have been preparing to make all these batteries for electric vehicles, and they're building a coal plant. They're opening a coal manufacturing plant, or you know, a coal burning power plant, one a day, for factories to build electric batteries. This is the government. It was said in a United States of America, government, congressional oversight, whatever hearing. So it's no bullshit. That's why I say people need to really start watching the real thing and not listen to the news or the print and believe what they're telling you is going on. The press, the media, is not our friend. It is not humanity's friend. It's not the people, citizens of America, friend. Anything that everything they're told is so absolutely true. hear, and they enjoy hearing it. And so they believe it. They're controlling people's minds. Media. I seldom watch news. I'm just disgusted by it. I don't believe anything that any of them say. That's why I'm so interested in watching C-SPAN, which is usually on YouTube, some form, shape, or form. But they're real live hearings as they look at the flight here. I see Bloomington, I see the buildings here. Going 38, landing on 20. 180 south. I don't know if we have the right radio. That is the right radio. I looked last time, 111.55. That's what it says here, so we get the right ILS frequency. If they've spoken to us lately. Probably told us to tune in to St. Louis approach tonight.
St. Louis approach Cessna is passing 5,000 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Oh boy, it's way behind.
Cessna St. Louis approach altimeter 29.902, continue as planned. Cessna, you are 6 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via MCLEN transition. Clear to MCLEN.
Okay. Cool.
Cessna descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Okay.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via MCLEN transition. Clear to MCLEN Cessna.
500. There we go. Flight level change. And get rid of that. Okay, auto throttle's kicking in, slowing down. We have to go up here and turn around. It goes up and then does that procedural turn around, which, yeah, probably will. Yep, procedural turn, okay. We do have time to go for dinner and a movie. Well, maybe not dinner. But we would be telling the stewardesses to prepare the cabin for arrival or landing or stay on track. That's the outer marker of one of the runways. That says we're reaching 1,000 feet from 2,500, which is our target, but we're 1,000 feet. We got to 1,000 feet above our assigned altitude. Let us know we're getting close. Pops up and tells us something's going to happen here. Keep losing some network trouble somewhere. What'll happen if you lose that stream? The scenery will change. It will be basically fake, like the old days. The good old days. Okay, we're going into our UE. Our speeds are good.
Cessna, you are 13 miles north of Bloomington.
Okay.
Contact Bloomington Tower on 124.6 when inbound.
Alright. I will do that.
Tower on 124.6 Cessna.
And we'll tune the channel in. But we won't contact them yet because we're not on our inbound yet. Now, eventually, the localizer should begin, which you can see the localizer line right there. And you can see it's getting closer to the middle there. So as soon as it gets to there, bing, you know, it's like, okay. Now we're going a little bit past because it's a sharp turn. So now this will start coming back. Center. And finally gets lined up again, localizer kick on. And I have to move it to approach. And actually now, for the most part, since we are level, I can put the flap to 1. Okay. And the auto throttle will do its thing. I see our speed tape. We're going to where it says F2 and GR, which is flap 2 position. And gear down. There's the localizer kicked on. Screen now. And you turn on approach. So we can pick up this glide slope. And I should contact them and tell them, hey, we're on our way.
Bloomington Tower Cessna 9 miles north inbound ILS runway 20 approach.
Cessna Bloomington Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind calm, cleared ILS runway 20 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 20 approach Cessna.
Okay. Waiting for this green arrow dot here. Come down and hit center. Then the plane will drop. Glide slope.
Cessna wind calm, clear to land runway 20.
Okay.
Cleared to land runway 20 Cessna.
There's a runway. Here's down. There it goes. Now it's starting to drop. There's the outer marker for the runway. The auto throttle is doing its thing to control our speed, control our descent, which is at 3 degrees, so that we are at landing height when we get to the runway. Then, of course, the left, right. And we're going down the center of the runway. I can put the flaps down one more. Go to full. Flaps slow you down, so the auto throttle has to give it a little more oomph to keep it from dumping. And we're coming in. It's looking pretty good to me. My feet on the pedals. Pull back on the throttle, the spoiler back.
50.
And now put the reverse thrusters on. Apply the brakes. Take the reverse thrusters off. They want us to take the next taxiway, and it looks like it's right here, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. Boy.
Cessna contact ground on 121.65.
Yeah. Let me contact them. What's that telling us? Speed brake. Oh, auto stop. I didn't put the...
Cessna, did you hear my last transmission?
I did.
.121.65 for Cessna.
Bus taxi to Ditz.
Bloomington ground, Cessna request taxi to the gate.
Cessna taxi to gate 19er via taxiway cross runway 29er.
Taxiing to gate 19er via taxiway cross runway 29er Cessna.
Now they're keeping an eye on us here. Didn't quite get that. They told me. Niner or 192 something to taxi to gate 19 via taxiway across runway 29. So we're going to gate 19 across runway 29. Now we don't have gotta find runway 29. Go across it. Which way am I going? 29 is running right 90 degrees, so we haven't gotten to it yet. It's 270 would be runway 27 and 290 is right before 300. Across this, I didn't even expect this. I mean, this is the runway. Going out on the dang runway. Lane up too. Yeah, it's a little confusing there. I think something might have got messed up. Can't tell whether they're. That looked like they may be on that runway. Well, I guess that's stop recording for now.